right, everybody, we are live on Facebook with our style chat tonight, and we have an exciting style chat prepared for you all tonight. We have a special guest with us, along with my co-host, Nicole Ng, our style director. We present to you Diana Nguyen, our special guest. She is the founder and CEO of Madison Savile. This is her company where she designs functional but very stylish blazers for style-minded women like me and women like you who are watching us tonight. And she's gonna tell us all about her blazers, and she's got a special slideshow prepared for us tonight. So I can't wait to hear about it. But let me just give you just a little background on how I met Diana. So we met at an event called that was at the Modern Day Wife event, and we first met at the first event in Century. Was it at the SLS Hotel in Beverly Hills? Yeah.
Yep.
And so I remember, I'll tell you a little story. I remember we were at our booth and Diana came up to us, and there was this aura about you, Diana. I was like so nervous because I didn't know who you were, but I was telling you all about the Stīl Trust, and you just had this, like, you were so professional, and I was a little nervous, and I was telling you all about the Stīl Trust and what we had to offer you, and you were like, and I was like, I hope she's like convinced, and you were so excited to hear about us. And I was like, wow, she's so cool, and she's so put together. And then we were on the same business panel together. We were speaking together on the same business panel that same night. And then we got to know each other a little bit more. And then you told us about your business as well. So it was really exciting to meet you there. But not only then did we meet you there, we met you again in New York at the last event that we met you. And Nicole was with me there. And that's where Nicole met you. And I'm going to let Nicole take over from then. But we were so excited to meet you then. And we even bonded some more then as well. So another reason why you're with us tonight. Huh?
Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, I don't think anything is a coincidence. It's all for a reason. And when I first met you and you were telling me about Stīl Trust, I'm like, yeah, we totally need this. Women totally need this. And I'm like, we need to work together somehow. And then in New York, then that's where I met Nicole.
Yeah, it was so nice to meet you. I felt the same way. I was like, she feels very familiar and so warm. And I remember, like, you walked me over to your blazers and you showed me everything. And then when I got back to California, I get an email from Diana, and then we connected. And I thought, what a great way to like talk about our business and your business. But tonight, I'm so excited to just like have you share your company with us and how you got started. So my first question for you is, were you always a designer, and what inspired you to start this company?
Great question. No, I was not. I actually spent over 15 years in finance tech. And so my last big corporate job was Microsoft. And so I left that full-time job about making that big leap about 4 or 5 years ago, and then went to full-time into Madison Savile. But the reasons, to answer the second question, the reason why I went into women's blazers, which I think it's like the hardest thing to start off with in fashion. It's a very tailored piece for a woman's body that is all different, right? But when I was in corporate, myself, as well as all of the women around me, I kept hearing the same pain points, whether that's broad shoulders or T-Rex arms, and I can't move my arms in a blazer. Where are the pockets? All of that on the functional side, which is what Savile of Madison Savile is for. It's Savile Row. For those that don't know, it's that well-known street in London, known for men's bespoke tailoring of suits. But I want that for women. But the other piece, the piece that really, I feel like my calling or purpose that drove me to finally make that jump, is the purpose behind Madison and why I named it Madison Savile. Madison means gift of God and warrior. And it is using a blazer that represents a power piece for us. It's a power staple as a vehicle to create change. And when I say change, I mean changing the narrative for us women, to better our lives, to encourage women to have a voice, encourage them to trust in their intuition and their gut, to believe in themselves. So everything that we do with Madison Savile is about that. It's more about you and then the fashion, instead of the fashion and then you.
Great. Thanks for sharing that. And Diana prepared a slideshow for us. So she's going to tell us all about,
Yes.
blazers. And I mean, she's going to tell us all about her company. So it's going to be really exciting.
Oh, yes. Here we go. Let me know when you can see it.
Yes.
Perfect. So as you can see, I'm just going to move this around really quick. Our tagline is arming you from the outside and building you up from the inside. And that, of course, goes along with the purpose behind Madison Savile. It's armoring you from the outside with our blazers and building you up from the inside with everything that we do and all of our pillars. So that includes the design of our blazers. So you'll see later that our blazers are inscribed with the words of affirmation. It's called Unstoppable and Fierce, is the first collection. And that is, every time you wear it, you can open it up, it reminds you that you are unstoppable and fierce. So that's the inspiration behind the design of the blazer. But then also, we also have a podcast called the Madison Savile Inspired Podcast, that we have lots of different women on the podcast, which include Aspasia soon as a guest, to share their story and their journey, to help those women listening know that they're not alone, and that they can have, they can take away some tips and advice and inspiration from the guests on the podcast. So now, there we go. So again, we were talking about this already, but this is the lining that you'll see on the inside of each of our blazer, Unstoppable and Fierce. And what makes our blazers different are, one, it's a two-way stretch fabric from Japan. So in those 4 years after I left Microsoft, it took very, very, very long to find the right combination of fabric and fit. Fit is so important. And I feel like the older we get, the more we value comfort. At least I do. So fit, it took 4 years to develop a blazer that you can stretch and move and hug yourself and no longer have these T-Rex arms where you can't do anything. So with that includes that luxury Japanese stretch fabric. So two-way stretch fabric, our lining, and of course, every blazer has 5 pockets. So to carry all of your essentials. I know when I was at Microsoft, for example, going from, campus to campus for meetings, I always had a hard time finding, one, I did not want to bring my purse from meeting to meeting. And so having pockets was very important to me, but the blazers that I had didn't really have any pockets. So thus I created 5 pockets and designed 5 pockets for each of our blazers. And also, of course, wrinkle resistant fabric. So when you're on the go, when you're going on a business trip, or you're just jumping off a plane, going right to a meeting, you don't have to worry about your blazer being wrinkled. I've had clients send me feedback and messages of, I literally just got off the plane and right into my fundraising meeting, and all I had to do was shake off the blazer, put it on, I was good to go. And I love hearing those feedback, because that's what we designed these blazers to be. Oh, and then these are our customer testimonials. Of course, every time, I always say or call it the try on challenge, because you wouldn't know unless if you try it on to feel the difference. And so immediately you can see it in their face right? Once they try on the blazer, they're that buttery, and this is words from customers. These are not what I've come up with. So it's buttery soft, right? Modern version of timeless. My favorite feedback is the third bullet point, and that is the no bra type of comfort. And I absolutely love that. And I told her, I responded to one of the customers that actually made that comment. And I said, you know what, I'm going to use that going forward, and I'm going to use it in our copy and marketing material because that really resonates.
I love it.
Yeah, that's very compelling.
The other thing that I wanted to kind of walk the audience through, I'm sure that you, as stylists as well, walk them through this, and it's the classic fit versus the looser casual fit type looks. Everybody is just based on personal preference. But for us, we have different silhouettes of our blazers and suits. And of course, the first one is the classic one, as you see here. It's a shorter hemline, and it's a more tailored fit, which is why we call it the classic blazer. It has a single center front button. And then the boyfriend blazer actually is our most popular silhouette. It's more of the casual, looser fit. But the difference with our blazers, especially with the boyfriend blazer, is that it's tailored just enough where it doesn't give you that boxy look. It does give that more casual look and feel, but it doesn't give that boxy look. A lot of our customers that come to us don't like the boxy look, and they prefer something casual and loose fitting, but still tailored to their body. And that is our boyfriend blazer.
Great.
Okay. I always say it's your new best friend because it is. I wear my blazers all the time. And I can show you how versatile, as we go through this kind of the deck of how versatile the blazers are, because again, you can dress it up, dress it down. Great thing for women on the go when you have to travel to your business meetings and whatnot, and you only have a carry-on, right? You can bring one blazer and you can have multiple different outfits with just one blazer. So if space is an issue in your luggage, then having this versatile blazer actually can go a long way. And I will go into this video on Instagram that we did to show you the different looks. Oh, there you go.
The packing with only a carry-on luggage. So today I'm going to show you with our black blazer.
It's not coming up on our end.
Get from one blazer. And the
I don't think it's coming up on our end for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, is it not showing?
No.
Okay, let me do stop share. And let me share again. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
these outfits are typically what you would need for a business trip. Let me know what you think.
So you see, this is our black boyfriend blazer. So that was one blazer, but as you can see, it was multiple outfits in terms of, you know, that would most women when they're going on business trips would encounter, right? If they're doing a presentation and they need to be, it's a suit. We also have pants that match their blazers, so you can make it a suit. But then you can take the same blazer and pair it with jeans and a t-shirt and go to a team lunch, or put it on a dress and you can do like a business dinner, for example, right?
Mm-hmm.
So lots of different options. Let me see. I'm going to go back here, back to the presentation really quick. Okay.
I love that you showed all the multiple looks.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It's good to like, you talk about it, but it's good to see it,
Oh, yes, I have more. That was just a fun video that I wanted to share for everyone because we actually do get questions about that. And for me, I know when I go on trips, it's very versatile and I do have those scenarios, right? The other thing is that it's a great light coat, for a chilly night, especially for spring and summer days. And so, you think about your jean jacket, so think about your blazer. And here, let me minimize this for a second. So here is our classic blazer / classic suit. And what I wanted to show here is that we do again have the tailored ankle pants that comes with that we do sell separately, that you can make a suit out of it. One of the great things about our tailored ankle pants is that we have extra seam allowance on the hem. So if you wanted to let it out because you wanted a longer pant line, you can.
Oh, that's great.
So that is just kind of a little tip to give there for those listening. But as you can see, one blazer, different looks. One, with your heels, it's a classic suit. But here, our model here, this was a shoot in Paris that she decided. And what I love to do is just let any models, especially when do photo shoots or runway, bring their own style. So I don't actually style everything. I kind of want to see what they would do with it, because that adds like a fresh look for me that I probably wouldn't even think about. And so here, she's wearing boots with her suit, and I thought it was so cool. I love the look. Also, same suit. And then here we split it just to show you again the separates, right? Here's the classic suit with the t-shirt, and then you can just wear the blazer and wear it with your crop wide-legged pant and a blouse. All different looks. Yeah.
Nice.
And then this is one of our clients. She's the pre-game show host for the LA Lakers. And so she's wearing our tuxedo, the whole suit. And she, as you can see, different looks based on what you wear it with. So here she has a sheer shirt and she has an LA Lakers t-shirt. But again, it was just a simple change in what you wear underneath it. It can just change the look completely. And then to what you were saying, Nicole, our style guide, and please let me know if you can't see it, because I'll have to close out and come back in again.
I can still see just the woman in the two suits, the Laker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will do this and then share again. All right. So this is our style guide that I just kind of want to quickly go over with everyone, just to give an idea based on what you were asking before, or your comment before, Nicole, about different outfits, different looks. And just to give you an idea, jeans, right? You can wear, especially since we're coming into spring or summer, like having white pair of jeans or white pants, having that with, sandals and a t-shirt, for example, is one look. But then you can also have it with, ripped jeans and, a jean collared shirt underneath, and it's a totally different look.
Yeah.
So, your jeans in terms of ripped jeans, crop jeans, skinny jeans, boyfriend jeans, whatever it is, it really, is versatile with the blazer and can change up your outfit.
Yeah.
The other thing is, especially since, after COVID, right, we were so used to being at home and comfortable in our pajamas and sweaters and sweatpants. And now, more people are back to work, but also doing that hybrid work. We're working from home and going to the office maybe a couple days a week. comfort, again, is very important. And I have a lot of women come to me and say, you know, they wear it with either their yoga pants or maybe joggers, for example. If you go from a Zoom meeting and then you're like, oh, I need to drop off my kids at school and then I need to come back and then jump on a call and then do a yoga class, whatever it is, have a blazer that can just throw on over a t-shirt and yoga pants or even joggers. Works. And then of course we're going into spring and summer. So wearing with shorts is fabulous. Even here, our biker shorts also works. You see a lot of this actually in LA. This
with the baseball cap.
Yes, exactly. And then of course, don't forget, you know, having that blazer over a dress or a skirt changes the look. And especially, again, what the comment I was making before of having it as a coat instead of a jean jacket, think about a blazer. It adds another elevated kind of look to your outfit. Yeah. And then of course, we talk about accessories. When you have a belt, you add a little, you know, whether it's your Christian Dior belt or whatever it is, it does change the outfit as well, because here we have it over the blazer. And she's wearing a silk dress underneath, and that adds and changes the outfit as well. This gives more of a silhouette or accentuates her waist. This one is your classic, you know, belt with jeans.
Yeah.
And of course, we talked about the shoes. We're here, she's wearing the boots, but as you can see here, this is very popular look amongst my customers, especially when you're on the go. The t-shirt and sneakers look, actually it looks really good. And as you can see, you can change up your look with any kind of style shoes. So your sneakers, your pumps, your stilettos, your boots, for example. And then of course we saw like the cowboy boots up here, but it's just to give you an idea of how you can mix and match. And there's just so many options that you can do with blazers, including accessories and shoes. Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem.
I love that you have a style guide. Yeah, but but what your blazer stands out from the rest because it's so functional that you could just walk out of the door and have your wallet and your phone and be on the go. So
yes, pretty much.
I mean, I feel like our clients love a pocket. A lot of our clients are like, I want a dress with pockets. I want, to hear about a blazer, which is what every woman probably needs in their closet. It's a staple. But just having the pockets is so nice, because you have your keys and then you have your phone or you're running around. So it sounds super functional.
Yes. Thank you. That's why I made 5.
For instance, yesterday I was doing some errands and I just didn't want to carry my big bag. And so I took out my wallet, I took out my phone, I took out my keys, and then just went from one place to another. But if I had my, functional blazer, I could have just had everything in there and just done what I needed to do. So, yeah.
I am very much that person where if I don't need a purse, I will throw everything in my pockets and go, especially if it's just like a short, trip to something or you're going to grab something. 5 pockets. And I wanted to end, of course, with one of my favorite quotes from Coco Chanel, and that's dress shabbily and they remember the dress impeccably and they remember the woman. And of course, I also, another reason why Madison Savile was created is because I, of course, love blazers and suits. I love GQ. I love James Bond. and I want to create the female version of James Bond. And this is, a shoot that we did in our white tuxedo, which we did not go into production with. It was just a sample to do photos in, that we absolutely love, but wanting to bring that energy to,
I was gonna say, it looks like you just created her. She's right there. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And of course, this is my information for those that are wanting to reach out. They can reach out to me via my email. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Madison Savile. Of course, the style guide that you saw that I went through, you can get and sign up on our website for that style guide and get that 10% off.
Beautiful.
So much. That was so fun to, hear all about your company.
Yeah, it was so great to hear about your company and get to know even more, because sometimes we miss all the details just even at these events, and to see the style guide and to see how, to hear about your journey and how you got there, and also to hear about all the efforts that went into making the blazer and the fabrics, and all the all the little details that went into making them. That's pretty incredible. And so we are very, we're honored to have had you here tonight with us, and it's been such a great pleasure to get to know you even better, and we hope that to continue this relationship with you, and we hope that our audience, when you meet with our stylists, that now you know about Madison Savile blazers, and so when you're looking for a professional look, you'll tell our stylist, hey, can you please style me with the Madison Savile blazer, and also make a few other looks with them as well, so you can get the most use out of your Madison Savile blazer.
Yes.
So just be sure to and our stylists will also be on the lookout when they're making your professional looks for you as well. So we're so grateful to have had you tonight, and it's been such a pleasure. And if you want to be styled by Nicole or any of our other stylists on the Stīl Trust, you can also find us at thestyltrust.com and follow us at the Stīl Trust on Instagram. So thank you so much, Diana and Nguyen. It's been a pleasure. You're amazing and beautiful inside and out, and you are a warrior, and that's what Madison Savile stands for, and a gift of God. Thank you so much. We're so happy
for having me. Thank you so much.
All right. On that note, we'll see you all next month for our next Style Chat, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.